Hello students, today we continue the same topic, that is posture deformity. We already discussed four deformities in my last video, right? Now we are going to discuss about last two deformities and the last topic of unit 5, that is sports participation of women in India, right? Now first we take fifth deformity, that is called the lordosis, 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 right? Lordosis is also a deformity of your clavicle spine, right? It is the abnormal curvature of your clavicle spine. When your clavicle spine bends from front, then the people are suffering from this deformity that is called the lordosis, right? In this lordosis deformity, when your clavicle spine bends from front, then what will happen? Your abdomen come ahead and your body weight shifted backward. Your whole body weight shifted backward due to bend of your clavicle spine, right? And in this deformity, the shoulder comes outward. The shoulder comes outward, right? So this is the deformity of clavicle spine, in which the spine bends in front, bends from the front, and your abdomen come ahead, and your body weight shifted backward, right? And there will be so much pressure over your heels. Due to this deformity, there will be so much pressure over your heels because body weight shifted backward, right? So this deformity is called the lordosis deformity, right? In this deformity, there are various causes and reasons of this deformity. The main reason of this deformity, that is the overweight. If you are obese or you have overweight, then you may be suffering from this lordosis deformity. So you have to control your weight. If you have overweight, then definitely it will affect your spine, affect your clavicle spine. Now come to the how you treat this deformity. By certain types of yoga asanas, by certain types of exercises, you can control or you can treat this deformity. First we take the asana that is called the Paschimottanasana, right? Paschimottanasana is a asana in which you have to sit with straight legs. Your legs should be stretched forward and try to touch the hands with your legs fingertips. You have to touch your legs fingertips with your hands, right? And you have to touch your forehead to your knees. Hold this position 20 to 30 seconds, right? And your knees should be straight. If you do this regularly, then definitely it will cure or it will improve this deformity that is called the lordosis, right? Now the second asana which is helpful for this deformity, that is called the halasana, right? In halasana, you have to take the lying position. You have to take the lying position and you have to lift your both legs together slowly. Lift your both legs together slowly and try to touch the both legs on the ground behind your head. You have to touch your both hands on the ground behind your head. Your hand should be straight, right? And you have to do proper breathing at the time of doing this halasana. This is very important. Don't stop your breathing. You have to continue your breathing properly. You have to hold this position 20 to 30 seconds. Then definitely it will helpful in this deformity that is lordosis. So that is the second corrective measure for this deformity. Now come to the third corrective measure, that is called the forward bending. Right? If you do all types of forward bending exercises, bend forward, all types of bending exercises in which you bend your body forward. These types of exercise are very helpful in this lordosis deformity. So this is all about your fifth deformity, that is lordosis, right? Now come to the last deformity, that is called scoliosis. Scoliosis, scoliosis, right? This is also a deformity of your clavicle spine. As you know that this is your clavicle spine. This is the deformity of your clavicle spine. It is also an abnormal curvature of your spine. In this deformity, your clavicle spine bends sideward, bends from the side, maybe from the right side or maybe from the left side. Your clavicle spine may be bent towards right side or towards left side, right? That is why it is a deformity of your clavicle spine, in which when your clavicle spine bends right side or left side, the same side your weight shifted. If your clavicle spine bends from the right, then weight shifted towards your right side. If your clavicle spine bends from your left, then what will happen? Your weight shifted towards your left side. Right? So this is the deformity in which your spine bends from the side, maybe from left side, maybe from the right side. Right? There are various causes of this deformity, like differences in your leg lengths. If your one leg is short, there is a length difference in your legs, and all the body weight on your one leg, then you may be suffering from this deformity, that is scoliosis. Another causes, that is prolonged standing on one leg. You have to shift your whole weight on your one leg. While you are standing, if you stand on your one leg, shifted whole weight on your one leg, then you may be suffering from this deformity, that is called the scoliosis. Right? So this is all about the scoliosis deformity. Now come to the corrective measures. How you treat this deformity, scoliosis, by certain types of yoga asanas and exercises. For first yoga asana for this deformity, that is called the Tadasana. You already performed in my previous class this asana, that is called the Tadasana. For Tadasana, you have to stand, or you have to balance your whole body weight on your toes. You have to stretch your body upward and come on your toes. Your heel should be raises and hand should be raises, and while looking up. That is the position of Tadasana. You have to do at least 15 to 20 times twice a day this Tadasana, and you have to hold this position at least 20 to 30 seconds. Then definitely it will improve this deformity, that is scoliosis. Right? Now, second exercise is, that is called the chin-ups. You have to hang on a horizontal bar. You have to hang on a horizontal bar and try to touch your chin to the bar. Try to touch your chin to the bar and do this several times. Right? If you do this continuously 5 or 6 times, then definitely it will improve this deformity, that is called the scoliosis. Right? Now the last yoga asana which is beneficial in this deformity, that is called the Trikonasana. You have to stand on your both legs, part of feet, gap between the legs at least 2 to 3 feet. You have to gap between the legs 2 to 3 feet and try to bend sideward. Try to bend your body sideward and hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds. bend your body from other side. You have to do this asana, you have to bend your body from both sides, from right side also and from left side also. If you do this regularly, then definitely it will improve this deformity that is called the scoliosis. So that is all about the postural deformities, all 6 postural deformities. I hope you understand all the deformities, and these deformities are very important for your examination, right? Now, come to the last topic of your unit, right? This is your last topic in your unit, that is sports participation of women in India, right? Sports participation of women in India. As you know that in the early ages, people feel that man is for market and woman is for home. It means here, men allowed to go outside, do whatever they like, and women are not allowed to go outside from their home. They just do their work at home. They just do all the housework, right? And they are not allowed to go outside to do any type of activity, especially to participate any types of physical activity or participate in any type of sporting activity or participate in the competition. In the ancient time, in the ancient Olympic games or other games, women are not allowed. Women were not allowed to participate in any sporting event. Women were not allowed to participate in any type of physical activity or sporting event. Till 1896, the first Olympic Games, which were held in Greece, Athens, in 1896, in those games also, the women were not allowed to participate. After 1896, the IOC, International Olympic Committee, decided that women can also participate in the games and sports. So after the first Olympic Games, after 1896, women were allowed to participate in sporting activities, allowed to participate in Olympic Games and other international games or competition. Till then, they are not allowed. Right? Now, in present scenario, in today's modern world, women are participated so much in sporting activities. Even in last Olympic Games, 41% women athletes were participated in Olympic Games. 41%. But in India, still the women participation is very less. Still in India, the women participation is very less, especially in the rural areas. In rural areas, their parents, their families are not allowed the girls to go outside and participate in any sporting event or any physical activity in compared to other countries, because due to ill traditions, due to ill customs, wrong traditions, wrong customs, they are not allowed. They feel that still they feel that woman is for home and man is for market. Right? There are some traditions like lack of family support. Family did not support the girls to participate in sporting activity and go outside due to lack of safety also. Right? Their parents aware about their safety, and as we all aware that girls are not safe here in India still in today's modern world. So that is why parents are not allowed the girl child to go outside and participate in sporting activities. There are also other reasons like poor implementation of government policies. Government made the policies, but there will be very poor implementation of these policies. That is why there is a lack of participation of women in India in sports. So these are the reasons. That is why we are lacking behind in compared to other countries like USA, like UK. In those countries, at least 41% women athletes were participated in last Olympic Games. In India, only 9 to 10%. That is the big difference. But scenario is changing day by day. Condition is changing day by day. Now family is also aware that through games and sports we can get the fame and money both. That is why now in present situation they are allowed the girl child to go outside and participate in the games and sports. So that is all about